Time for the Bias Sports Report. Brett Favre appears to have 2 fractures in his left ankle, which can't be good. He didn't look good last night hobbling around after throwing 3 second-half interceptions in the 28-24 Vikings loss to Green Bay, which most likely will be his last ever game at Lambeau Field, where, of course, he played so many great years with Green Bay before he pulled the old retire-unretire move. And that's when the Packers pretty much told him to go boom. And boom.
Out of here.
Boom, out of here. Get out of here. What are you thinking? You going to retire or not? Make up your mind, old man. And then he went to New York and started texting dirty pictures to women who didn't want to see them. As for Jen Sturger, she is not cooperating with the NFL's investigation. They want to find out if Favre actually did this, but she won't talk to them. Not sure why. Her lawyer says an offer of a settlement to shut up will be denied as, quote, her credibility is not for sale. That's what she says. Now, Favre over the weekend admitted to leaving her the voicemails we all heard, but denies the shots of the old Frankenberries, let's call them. Interesting to see what happens. I think, is Favre done? 291 straight starts he's had, which is absolutely incredible. And that could be over. Maybe they're just looking for a reason to bench him. Maybe they're just telling people his ankle's bad. Not sure. It was a bizarre weekend in the NFL. The Super Bowl champion Saints lost to Cleveland at home. Pittsburgh just edged Miami by a point. Big Ben Roethlisberger, he dived into the end zone like he was diving into a pile of Girls Gone Wild. And then he fumbled the ball. The refs can't tell who had possession, so they give it back to the Steelers, who kick a field goal and win by a point. That was bizarre. The Cowboys and Giants tonight in the Monday Nighter, a must-win for Dallas is an understatement. If they lose, they fall to 1-5, and somebody's getting fired. It's not in the CFL where if you start 1-5, finish 6-12, you can still make the playoffs. That can't happen in the NFL. 1-5 is bad, especially in Dallas, which is basically the Toronto of America when it comes to football. Brock Lesnar had his face rearranged on Saturday during his heavyweight title loss to Cain Velasquez at UFC 121. He looked so bad you'd think he just received some Canadian health care, right? Remember when he said our health care sucked? Well, it's free. We take care of our poor and sick. And you look pretty poor and sick after that loss. Now, rumors are Brock Lesnar could be headed back to wrestling after a poorly acted out encounter with The Undertaker after his loss, as a bloody Lesnar walked past The Undertaker while he was being interviewed by some guy. Taker looked at Lesnar and said, "You want to do it?" When asked about that comment, The Undertaker said, "It's personal." Uh-oh. Yeah, it's personal. It's personal and very badly played out. So Lesnar's waffling again. It looks like he may go back to wrestling at least for one match, maybe at WrestleMania, for a big paycheck. I'm sure UFC President Dana White is completely losing it over that. How about those Flames? They were dominant last night with a 4-0 win over San Jose. Kiprusoff's second shutout in 3 games. And thanks to Oiler fan Rick, his email at zelmer@borderrock.com, who said the Flames should thank the Oilers for softening up the Sharks on Saturday with a 6-1 loss. Yeah, the Sharks, they used so much energy destroying Edmonton. That's why Calgary owned the Sharks last night. Thanks, Oilers fan. That's great. Oh, yeah, SUNshine Girl Nicole. She's Miss August in the Sun calendar. That's it.